Hey guys, B from 1B Games here, and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Now, last time, something happened. Mr. Red White went ahead and decided to take it upon himself to cause the game to crash, so that I wouldn't be able to nail him in court. What a jackass, right? No, I'm just kidding. The game crashed. So at the end, I had to go ahead and replay it up to this point. I know we were talking to Maya, but I just decided it'd probably be easier to start off here. So let's continue. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes, it's all thanks to you. Ha. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you? Yes. I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far, Puffy Face again. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do to you? I can do, not to you, but for you. Well, you can cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. Yeah, like that. All right, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? I want to give him the whole thing, man. Okay, then come to the court tomorrow. Oh, okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. It's the beginning of a new century, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in a defendant's chair myself. Tomorrow, the true culprit will appear as a witness. That piece of shit. This is it. It's me or him. And it's gonna be him. To be continued. See, that would have been a perfect point to stop the video, to stop the recording right there. Right then. But no. The game had to crash. Thanks, Red White. Freaking using his influence to even influence the game itself to stop me from playing. God. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look! Prosecutor, Edgeworth. I received a call from the public prosecutor's office yesterday. They told me that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth, no matter how you try to reject his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge's pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty in this story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There is no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Huh? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix! Well, court will be opening for session soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. He's not... No worries. I'll be defending myself. What? Her face. She was like... Okay, let's do this. Bye-bye. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Order! Order in the court! The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. And Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of another witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask for why his witness didn't testify before? It's like, oops, he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection, I suppose not this is one. Let's object. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe the explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fay? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. No need. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate the meeting. Oh, well, thank you, Judge. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. White to the stand. Howdy, folks. Al here. Please state your full name. You wish to know the name of... you wish to know the title of my personage? Ching, ching, bling, bling. Her name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Wright, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fay? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correctamundo. And you witnessed the murder from there. Ahem. Why tell what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. Ching ching bling bling. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him. A spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Lies, I tell you, lies. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. The cross-examination. Judge, I thought we had something, man. You want me to give you turkey sandwiches? I'll give you turkey sandwiches to get on my side, man. That's not fair. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I'm gonna get you good. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. Okay. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always absolutely perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said, too. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem. This is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need x-ray vision to spill out something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly perusifying. By window, you mean the one directly across from the Fay and Cola offices? Correctamundo. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading. Papers? Papers, please. Correctamundo again. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a businessman who have business to do. I heard a bedlam. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. You see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop, peeping out of windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? That's it? That was it? That was your only comment? Are you serious? Oh my god. Well, what we got here in our stuff? We got the floor plans. Check it. There's a, I don't remember which one. Let's just press everything. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Ching ching, bling bling, that's my eyesight. Kinda both eyes, 40, 2020. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Judge, shut up, I don't need you. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do to them? What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been taping the Faye office phone? Objection! Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I won't answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone on the Faye woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. Ho ho! After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Okay. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and you ran to the left. There we go. That's what I needed. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Ching ching bling bling. As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Okay, that's what I needed. Wait right there, Mr. White. You've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. Oh ho ho! It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, as indicated by the red K, and the victim here, as indicated by the blue V. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? How did you know? Very strange. Yeah, I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. Are you sure? Look at his face again. Look at it again. And tell me he's not lying. Doesn't he look like he's nervous because he knows that he's lying? True. Alright. Maybe he really did see the victim. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss Mary says right and White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Huh, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There was one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from a hotel. Yeah. Bang. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Show the court where Mr. White was standing.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the girl was standing. Order! I will have order out of this class, in this courtroom. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Are you kidding me? Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, may I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's have your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Apparently the judge don't give two fucks, so that's fun. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw wrong. Next, with the last of her strikes, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? I remember something, alright, that you were wrong. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. That's not even a question. Of course I will. What? That's why you're wrong. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. I didn't feel like pressing. I just wanted to get done with it. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. Objection! The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. What?
Objection!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Woo, justice! Don't let him get away! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. That too accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! A likely story. Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. No. Deal with it. This is almost over. The two accounts. Well, see, you heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass lights there. Look, it was all cheery and positive again. Right, the one that had fallen over at the crime scene. Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. How would you know? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? Well, what? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. So sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was laying on the floor when I looked. How you gonna see that on the floor?
Objection!
Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. I didn't even click the thing to actually magnify it. Right. These are the flow prints to the scene of the murder, yes? Uh-huh. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you will be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
Oh my god. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? Oh, come on. I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. Wright is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Capcom. He ordered his secretary, Mr. May, to tap the law offices of fame, Mr. What does that have to do with Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't, Mr. White. In order to place a wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are correct, Miles. Look at that. The way he just got back up like it was nothing. Like nothing totally just happened to discredit me at all. Give me a break! Yes. In order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye and Cole offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Nah, we don't believe it. That's all bullcrap. Nah. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means. Edward, politely, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. He went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. There we go. Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the basis conjecture it is. That's where you're wrong. Even if he did see it, how would he know that that's glass that's on the floor? How could he see that from there? You're all just basic conjecture at this point. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretap. Ching ching bling bling. Ahem. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Don't worry, man. We got this. They're a load of bullcrap. It's okay. We got this. Ergo, I should say that for the next episode. Because the end of the episode, guys. Kind of ending it here because it's going to be a long trial. Actually, not really. I think only like 20 more minutes of this trial or so. But anyways, that'll do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment down below. It helps out a lot, but I won't force you to do it though. I couldn't force you guys to do something that you don't want to do, unless you want to do it, and that'll be great. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you all. Have a great day. Stay awesome, and peace out.